All right, welcome to Kent on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days. We've just finished door knocking here just off of the downtown strip here in Kent, a busy, beautiful Saturday afternoon. And we were just earlier today in Sharon, so we've done these two towns here. You know, driving through Sharon and Kent, you get a sense of the diversity of this district. You know, I work really hard on the issue of land conservation in Washington, D.C., in large part because to these communities, so much of their identity is tied up in the character of the land. I mean, you see the beautiful silo in the background. You've got the mountains up just over the field from here, and this is you know, this is just a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. And preserving this land is not only about preserving the quality of life out here. It's also about preserving some important ecologies for the local wildlife, flora and fauna. And it's also about providing an incentive for investment in downtown areas. You know, if it's a little bit harder to continue to sprawl our residential development out into Litchfield County, there'll be more reason for policymakers to care about investing in Danbury and Waterbury, and it's something that you hear a lot about when you're door knocking. I just talked to here on Elizabeth Road an accountant who said, you know, I always know when the economy's in trouble when it takes, you know, one of my clients, you might get run over here, it takes one of my clients 6 months to pay a $200 bill. And you know, he just said that, you know, all of his clients, individuals and businesses, are still hurting. And a door that I knocked on in Sharon, they had a little party going on, and one of the women who was playing with her kids in the background just said, "Jobs, jobs," from the background. And it's very clear. What we need to be working on in Washington is the issue of job creation, putting people back to work. And that's why I'm coming around with this flyer about my particular priority, which is manufacturing jobs. There are manufacturing jobs in every part of this district. You may not think there are manufacturing jobs in Kent and Sharon, but there absolutely are. And though we need to be creating all types of jobs, those type of manufacturing jobs, which have enormous spillover and ripple effects into the economy, which have benefits and pensions attached to them, are some of the most important that we can be creating. But even out here in the beautiful hills of Litchfield County, you hear that the number one, number two, and number three priority for people is jobs here in Kent and Sharon on our tour of 41 towns in 41 days.